Alright, y'all. So, first time dipping. Before we get started, let's pack it up. Copenhagen Mint. Gotta try to make this quick, because I got someplace to be. Got things to do today. About half an hour. So I don't really have a lot of time on my hands right now. So I've been caught dipping 2 times. And the first time wasn't really bad. It was kind of just a warning. So I'm not going to get into that one. Anyway, so the second time that I got caught dipping was pretty major. I didn't get suspended or anything. Cops didn't have to come take care of it. It was just me being stupid. So it was after tech center, or my electrical class, and we get back on the bus to go back to the main school. So me and a buddy of mine, we both decided to pack a little dip. Copenhagen wintergreen, as a matter of fact. So he packs a small lip just so that he doesn't get caught. And, you know, me being a dumbass, I pack a pretty big lip. And what's funny is because I used to do this all the fucking time and never got caught until around the end of the year. So what had happened was we get off the bus and we walk to our other bus to go home. And the security guard for the school is the one who caught me. He didn't catch me spitting or anything. He just caught me with it in my lip. So right as I'm about to get pulled onto the bus, this motherfucker calls my name. He didn't even call my name. He didn't even know me. He just he just said, "Hey, you," and pointed at me. So I could have just said "fuck you" and just went on my merry little way, but I wasn't about to do that. So I get out the bus. I still have my dip in. So I get up on the bus, and I walk over to him. He's like, "You realize that you have a dip in your mouth, right?" I said, "Yeah." And like, he didn't like fucking like bitch at me or anything. He was just like, "Have you been dipping all day?" I said, "No, this is my first time today." And I guess is that he thought that I meant first time ever. So then he asked me again, like halfway to the other guy. He's an AP, assistant principal. And in every school, at least here, they have an AP for each grade level. And for privacy reasons, I'm not gonna give out any names. Floaters, sorry. And so he asked me again. He said, "Have you been dipping all day?" I said, "No. This is my first time today." He said, "Oh, all right." So then he brings me over to the assistant principal, the AP, and he gives him my name and everything. He's like, "I caught him with a dip in his mouth." So you'd think is that that these guys would want to search me, right? No, never got searched. I actually never got searched at all after this point. Not even then. And so he's like, so he says, "Do you have any on you?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you have any in your book bag, in your pocket?" I said, "No." Even though I did. I had the can behind my wallet in my back pocket. So he's like, "Oh, all right." So then where'd you get it from? I didn't give him a name. I just said, a buddy of mine at Tech Center. He didn't ask for a name. So he's just like, "Oh, all right. So you know what I'm gonna have you do now, right?" I said, "What?" He said, "I'm gonna have you go behind this bus. I'm gonna have you take it out." So I said, "All right." So he was like, just. So I asked him. I said, You want me to do it in the parking lot or in the grass?" He said, "Just go behind the bus and just put it out just take it out." So I go behind the bus. I take it out. I spit the floaters out. Then he just walked off. So I just got back on my bus and went home. I told my mom, and nothing was done. So I got really lucky. Really lucky. But the first official time that I got caught, because I used to put like a pouch in my electrical class just to help me focus and calm down a little bit. just so I can, you know, focus on what I'm doing. And one day I walk into the tech school, and my teacher was standing right there in the hallway. And so he pulls me aside. He's like, "I'm only gonna let you off for the morning. Just don't take it personally, but just don't dip in my class again." I said, "Okay." And ever since then, you know, him and I, we've been pretty cool. I never dipped in his class again. Just like I told him. I said, from this day forward, I'm not going to dip in your class again. I just made a stupid mistake. He's like, "I understand." And later on that day, because we have a fridge in the shop, so I went to go buy something from the fridge, and there was nobody else around. It was just me and the teacher at that point. Everybody else was back in the classroom. He's like, "So how many times a day do you dip?" I said, "I'm trying to cut back, but around 2 to 3 times a day." 2 times during the week and 3 times on the weekend. He's like, "Oh, okay. Just, you don't want to get into that shit, man. You know, it just..." So he was cool about it, you know. Everybody was actually pretty cool about it. They weren't like, "Oh, well, fuck you. Like, you're gonna get suspended. You're gonna get expelled. You're gonna get arrested." No. Just let me off with a warning, and that was it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with people that you don't even know. By all means, keep dipping and spitting, keep cracking and packing, keep dipping and spitting, and don't forget, keep the fucking country, y'all.